shall never seek, yes, to mislead the judge or jury by any artifice or false statement. See, I was served and arrested. I responded. And somebody, yes, either intentionally misled, yes, Brent Baston, Judge Rohr, yes, about the availability of dissolving a United Nations marriage. Now, did anybody tell the United Nations that the marriage was dissolved? Attorneys. Did somebody lie to Judge Rohr? Yes. About serving me notice and opportunity to be heard? Yes. Did someone lie about being able to dissolve the United Nations marriage certificate? Ouch. Did somebody lie about saying, well, we just couldn't find out where he was at? Now, it's one of those things, right, where you have an obligation, yeah, to enforce my absolute right to get a divorce. You have an obligation to enforce my absolute right to parent my sons, yes, because of the fraud of that dissolution of marriage. They are not your kids. Do you understand? State of Washington. Why don't you get me the state legislature? No, no, everyone. You know, if it requires the imprisonment, yes, of every state legislature in every state of the United States, yes, to get custody of my sons, when you've been homeless for 8 years, yes, and had to work through every jerk off that seems to think they know exactly what's going on right now. I'm that homeless individual that has had to have an immense amount of patience, yes, with the individuals that call themselves homeless, that have various kinds of mental disorders, yes, might have some physical disabilities, yes, and then I spent 6 years sleeping in a homeless shelter because of you. Now, I have the entitlement of the absolute right of restitution. Do you understand, Sheriff? Absolute right. You do not have the legal right to obstruct me from suing you. And that means the Mandatory Victims Restitution Act is an absolute entitlement when you meet the requirements of the